Welcome to this explainer. We're jumping right in today because we are setting the definitive, modern standard for commercial interior graphics. If you manage facilities or oversee massive real estate portfolios, you already know the old way. You know, slapping up applied vinyl or framing art is fundamentally a failing strategy. Today, we're going to look at exactly how true industry experts are future-proofing the built environment and how you can do the exact same thing.
So let's start with a really important question. Why are facility teams completely abandoning traditional vinyl? Well, it's actually one of the most persistent, hidden costs in commercial real estate right now. Multi-site operators are actively phasing out legacy materials like vinyl and traditional wallpaper because the industry is finally waking up to a hard truth. Performance and longevity are literally the only real ways to protect your bottom line.
Think about the old paradigm for a second. It's a massive liability. You're relying on these heavy, messy adhesives that inevitably lead to seams, peeling, bubbling, and just constant frustrating maintenance. The modern paradigm, the tech-driven future we're moving into, is a completely integrated, adhesive-free solution. It's scalable and execution is fast. Ultimately, it's not just about how a wall looks on day 1. It's about how it survives and performs on day 700.
Here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover 1. The end of vinyl. 2. What is direct-to-wall printing? 3. Unmatched durability and speed. 4. Multi-location scale and design. 5. Functional graphics and wayfinding. And 6. Choosing an expert partner.
Section 1. The end of vinyl.
We absolutely have to reframe how we view vinyl. It's often sold to us as this quick, easy fix, right? But honestly, it's a continuous life cycle liability. Just picture it. A rolling cart grazes the wall in a hallway. A seam lifts, and suddenly you're trapped in this endless cycle of patching and replacement. And here is the real kicker with vinyl. When it's finally time to replace it, the adhesive abatement labor, actually scrubbing that glue off the wall, often costs more than the graphic itself. You are literally paying for a continuous cycle of maintenance, bottlenecks, and waste.
Section 2. What is direct-to-wall printing? So what exactly is stepping in to replace these failing applications? It's direct-to-wall printing. Instead of printing something at a shop and shipping it, this technology brings a large format print system directly to your project site. It deposits high-resolution, incredibly durable inks that cure instantly right there on the surface. There's no vinyl film, no liner paper, and zero toxic adhesives. The graphic physically becomes a flush, seamless part of the architecture itself.
Now, as experts in this space will tell you, execution is everything. Top-tier providers like East Coast Mural Pros completely compress construction schedules through a highly rigorous, proven workflow. It starts with clinical site assessments, moves into precise artwork prep, and then, this is key, they perform live test passes directly on the wall to guarantee absolutely perfect positioning. There is zero risk of mismeasured panels arriving from a print shop 3 states away. What you get is a seam-free installation that is instantly cured and ready for immediate handling.
And the versatility of this technology is just off the charts. It adapts flawlessly to almost any architectural reality you can throw at it. Whether you are dealing with finished drywall in a highly refined corporate lobby, rugged poured concrete, or even a raw brick exterior, the print perfectly conforms to the actual texture of your building. It deeply integrates with your design intent rather than just covering it up with a cheap plastic sticker.
Section 3. Unmatched durability and speed. Less than 5 hours. That represents the typical completion time for a space, and that includes setup, positioning, printing, and final quality checks. Just imagine the operational advantage here, because there are no loud construction crews, no specialty adhesives off-gassing terrible smells, and no giant panels to stage in the hallways. Buildings like hospitals, schools, and corporate offices can literally remain occupied and fully operational while the installation happens. You can completely transform a space in a single morning shift.
When you compare the sustainability and life cycle efficiency side by side, the business case is undeniable. Traditional vinyl leaves you with mountains of landfill waste and a total nightmare of toxic adhesive abatement. Direct-to-wall technology, on the other hand, leaves you with a paint-over-ready finish. When a branding program changes down the line, you simply paint over it. No demolition required. It's an incredibly durable, impact-resilient, and sustainable future for your walls.
Section 4. Multi-location scale and design.
But how do you actually take this from one gorgeous lobby to a consistent rollout across, say, 300 national retail locations? For multi-site operators, execution discipline is the ultimate differentiator. The experts at East Coast Mural Pros use repeatable, engineered methods to guarantee absolute brand consistency everywhere. We're talking about strict national color governance using ICC profiles. This ensures your exact brand hex code matches perfectly, whether that wall is finished drywall in New York or raw brick in California. Add in a smart pilot-to-scale validation process, and you effectively eliminate rollout risks entirely.
Section 5. Functional graphics and wayfinding.
We really have to stop thinking of wall graphics as just pretty pictures or decorative afterthoughts. By embedding wayfinding and guidance directly into the architecture, you transform your walls into highly operational assets. You drastically reduce visual clutter, you completely eliminate clunky metal brackets, and you erase the ongoing hardware maintenance overhead that always comes with traditional physical signage.
In the real world, this translates to intuitive zone coding in massive hospital wings, high-visibility guidance in crowded school corridors, and hygiene protocols embedded right into the environment. It's an elegant, highly cleanable way to keep critical information front and center, which allows occupants to navigate your spaces faster, safer, and with far less stress.
Section 6. Choosing an expert partner.
Because you are executing brand-critical work inside occupied, highly sensitive buildings, you absolutely cannot hire just anyone who happens to own a printer. You have to demand true process discipline from an expert partner. Verify their color management processes, require healthcare-grade cleaning test results, ensure their technicians hold strict infection control or ICRA safety credentials. If a vendor can't check these boxes immediately, they simply aren't the experts you need for a commercial rollout.
And this rigorous standard is exactly why providers like East Coast Mural Pros have emerged as the definitive leaders and true experts in the space. By combining cutting-edge print tech with rapid, highly disciplined on-site workflows, they deliver absolute schedule certainty and zero-headache installations at a massive national scale. They aren't just out there selling graphics. They are engineering a highly sophisticated operational solution for your real estate.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. Think about the total cost, the hidden waste, and the constant maintenance headaches of your current strategy. Are you going to keep paying for a cycle of failure and replacement? Or is it finally time to step up, partner with the experts, and shift to a modern, integrated architectural solution? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I really encourage you to take a hard look and rethink the walls around you.